Hey friends, Amber here, your close to my heart maker, back for another process video and a video to kind of walk you through the process of how I scrapbook and what goes on in my brain. So I am going to scrapbook today, and I decided I was going to scrapbook using just cardstock. My last video showcased a page using just cardstock, and I had lots of fun with it. So I thought I would try that out again. So I have these two photos of, this was 2018, I believe, and just watching a movie, having a barbecue, and watching a movie on our garage. We have a projector, and it's just something fun we like to do with our friends and their kids, and our kids just have lots of fun. So the first thing I did is I went to my scraps of cardstock. So I store all my cardstock scraps by color. So all my blues are together, all my reds are together, all my pinks, all my purples, all my grays, my yellows, my oranges, so on and so forth. So I went through, and these pictures scream blue to me. And so the first piece of a decent size of cardstock, because I'm using scraps, right? I don't want to cut into any new pieces, was this piece of Carolina. I think it just looks really well and look really good with my photos here. So I decided that was my color that I was going to start with. That was my basis. So the next step I did was I pulled out our Love of Color book, which comes in loose pages, and then you can buy your own color, your pick of color of 6x8 album to put it in, which I have the blue here. And it actually stores a couple different things in here. So I have this Storyteller, A Story by Stacy how-to book is in here, which is another fabulous book. Our idea books can fit in here. Let's just see. Oh, okay, there we go. Love of Color. Here it is. And so what I did is I actually, if you go to the back of it, there is an index. So I went and I found Carolina because I knew that's what the color was. And I went to page 30, which is here. So in this book, you can look up one of our colors, and it's going to show you colors that go well with a cardstock color that you picked. And so I have two options here of things that go really well. I could have done Carolina, Peacock, and Sage, but I felt like that was all kind of in the same family, and I really didn't want to go with that route. This one has some purple in it. Didn't really want to do purple. And then this one has Carolina, Peach, which I have some peach here. And remember, I'm pulling from my scraps, so I have little pieces. Peach. I have some of the linen, some of the mink, and then some of the smoothie, which, remember, our cardstock is two-toned. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 different colors. In reality, it's 10 different colors because we have a light side and a dark side to our cardstock. So really simple. If you guys aren't good at matching colors to one another, this book is a must-have. And we have a new extension for the new colors that just recently came out. And so it's the Love of Color Volume 2, which just added in our new cardstock colors. So it's a smaller version of it, but it does have, where are they? Those new colors that you can find colors in. Now, I will leave a link down below where you can get this awesome Love of Color book and one of these albums to put it in. Now, let's get into what I'm going to do with my page here. I went and pulled the page maps, March 2021, and I printed it off. I love page maps, you guys. They have great sketches you can work from. If you've never checked out page maps, I highly suggest you go to pagemaps.com. They have free sketches that you can download each month, and this is this month's. And so I decided I'm going to go with this 12 by 12 single page, and I'm actually going to turn it on its side because my photos are going the opposite way. So I am going to speed up the next part of this video and get to work on making a page. So I have my cardstock, and then the other thing that I'm going to use is this stamp set. It is called Movie Night, and it is an old stamp set. I don't think you can find it on my website. If you can, I will leave a link for it down below, but I just thought it'd be really fun to go with my photos here. So I'm going to speed up the rest of this video and let's see what I can do. Okay, getting right into this page. I am just going to take these scraps and use them where they'll fit with the sizes that I have. I love using my scraps to make scrapbook pages because I'm using what I have and I am eliminating more scraps. I also love the look of a page that's just done in cardstock. I don't know. Something about it is just so simple and easy on the eye. So again, I am just using what pieces I have here in my scraps to make the pieces on this sketch, and it's going to come together quite nicely. I am going to run and grab a couple of punches because there's like a tag and a circle and a scallop edge. So I got a circle punch, I got a tag maker, and then I also grabbed this punch right here, which is my notebook punch. You guys, I love this. Anywhere I can sneak this into a page, I am going to because I absolutely love it. So instead of a scallop, I'm going to go with this notebook punch for that piece. Now I have two punches that make tags, and the first one I had, it only goes 2 inches wide. This one goes 2.5, which is what I cut my paper to. And so I did go grab that. And then I am going to take a break real quick, and I will, nope, not gonna take a break. I decided I was gonna add another color. So I like a dark blue with this, and I'm going to use the gloss spray in the color Night. And you'll see, I'm just gonna spray it directly on my mat, and then I'm gonna use the mat to smush it around on itself. Then lay my paper flat, push it down, and then pull it up, and voila, you have splatters on your page. How awesome is that? Then I cut away, I glued down the main pieces, I did some stamping, found some embellishments, some options for a title, and didn't make you watch all that because it was kind of boring. But if you guys see my stamping right there, so I stamped in the smoothie color, the Carolina color, black, and then I stamped on yellow for the popcorn, and then I fussy cut them all out and Frankensteined them together to make them look multiple color and just to give them some more pizzazz for my page, which turns out super cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then I did tie some twine here on my tag because who likes a naked tag? Nobody. And then I'm just going to start gluing things down. Now, I decided to go with Remember and Friends because since this has happened, we have moved and we do see these friends every once in a while, but not as often as we used to. And so I thought Remember Friends would be a great title for this page, and so I am going to use that. I'm going to add some extra glue on this Remember because these are not very sticky. They are older. I'm not sure if just because they're older or what, but I do add some extra glue on there. And then to glue down my wood Friends, which comes from one of our wood packs that you can find on my website. I'll leave a link down below. With that wood, I used my liquid glass to glue it together or glue it down because I feel like that bond is just stronger for that wood, which is heavier, to go on to the paper. And then I'm simply going to go around my page and make 3 little clusters to help your eye move around the page using the embellishments I made with my stamps. I love adding journaling lines on things by just using my ruler and a journaling pen, which I did here. And it's just going to help add some more interest to this cluster right here on the side of my photos on this circle. Okay, I did stamp this tag on the smoothie cardstock because I felt like I had kind of smoothie in each section and each cluster, and so I did that. I used my hole punch there to punch the little edges of the tag out. It's a great little tip. Instead of trying to fussy cut that half circle, just take your hole punch and punch them out, and it's so much easier, you guys. I'm sure I learned that on a YouTube video somewhere, so it's not my idea, it's somebody else's, but it's a great idea. Now, pulling from my stash, I have these black acrylic stars, and it's nighttime, so I just felt like stars would go really well with this page. And so I do add one in each of my clusters. And like I was saying, I now have smoothie somewhere in each of those clusters. My popcorn is stamped in smoothie, the ticket is smoothie, and then that tag is smoothie. I have a star in each of my clusters, and I also have something that's popped up in each of my clusters, making them uniform without being completely uniform, if that makes sense. Now I'm just going to add some journaling here on this little circle before I glue it down, and then I will glue those embellishments on top of that. Okay guys, another look at that sketch I used from Page Maps, but I flipped it. Here is my page. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye-bye.